And then bringing up your ex on a first date.
Because you have to pick one. He shows up. He just got filed a restraining order from his ex. Or hold on. Or she's the screensaver on his phone still.
Oh my God! That is diabolical.
Welcome to Foster the Podcast.
We're not recording yet, are we?
We are recording now.
Hi, everybody.
What is that laugh? Okay.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Foster the Podcast.
Oh, boy.
My name is Justin Foster, and this is my co-host, Kristie Marie Lacey.
Hey, everybody.
We have an awesome, wonderful guest missing her musical improv for us today. Harper-Rose Drummond is our guest today. Harper.
Thank you so much for having me. And I'm really sorry for being late.
Well, they don't know that.
Perfect.
Oh.
Can I say what I texted?
Yeah, you yeah, you can.
No.
No? Okay, never mind. I don't want to get canceled
And
2 minutes
that's
in.
great advice.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
say it. No, don't say it.
Yeah, because then you'd have to say what I said. And
Correct, yeah.
I think we both kind of dug a ditch into hell, so
Right.
never mind.
both of our shows get canceled on this one.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for taking the time to come doing it.
Thank you so much for
really
having
appreciate
me.
it. We don't really broadcast a lot who our the guests are. It just kind of comes out. But I talked to some people, and they asked me who our guest was this week, and I said it was you, and they got very excited.
Okay.
Yeah, they were like,
Cute.
that is a perfect... Because you have so many fans of your podcast, and so this is our Tea Time Foster the Podcast crossover episode.
I know, this is awesome.
That the world needed.
This is iconic. I love this.
This is great.
And he sent me some questions.
Oh, great.
And I was, dare I say, gagged
Yeah?
over them. Yes. Yeah, they seemed really cool.
Well, I have
And
also...
spooky. I don't know why I just did the hands like that.
Because it was
Do you guys want me to go way downstairs again?
Yeah, do you mind?
Why was it better when I wasn't in here?
Thank you, everybody, for listening to Foster the Podcast. It's been our episode.
I'm still trying to figure out if gagged is good or bad.
It's good.
Oh,
like
good.
Gaggy.
Oh, okay.
When I
Using the
have
word
long
to describe the
nails,
word.
it's-
Got it.
I usually have the clit cutters on, but right now I just have my little nubs.
I'm sorry, the what?
Oh.
Oh,
The long nails.
no, I understand. I always check when
Yeah.
I meet a woman to check their nails to see if they're what they're into.
And I'm a Stratosaurus Rex right now, and now I have the nubs. So
Yeah,
you
never
What's
know.
the point of that?
you got to grow them half. That's how you buy.
That's true. Write it down. Okay, I don't know. Yeah. A by icon in the corner. Okay.
Hello, Harper. We were talking about Harper is missing her musical improv to be here today.
Yes.
So thank you for doing that.
No, it's honestly worth it, and it's a good cleanse of my spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little too happy over there.
They're so happy and cute, and then it turns me like lethally gay.
Yeah.
And so we got to keep the stand. I got to remember my roots, and
Right.
I gotta like stay in touch.
You got to stay evil on this podcast.
I gotta stay evil. I gotta stay evil. Yeah.
We'll get you there. Don't worry.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm excited about this crossover because you have the Tea Time podcast that everyone loves.
LOL.
And then we have the Foster the Podcast. So this is our bringing you into our world, which we're very excited about.
And I'm honored.
Yes. And you guys do sort of a relationship thing also.
Sure. Yeah, we do. We do kind of like if you are circling rock bottom,
Yeah.
or if you've just kind of set up camp in rock bottom,
Sure.
may that be in your relationship, may that be in your relapse. That's the podcast you're going to go to. That's
Perfect.
That's what Tea Time is.
So you guys keep it evil also.
We keep it sinister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. No. We keep it
Very
sinister. Yeah.
Yeah. We have Kristie here to pick us all up out of the rock bottom trenches.
Sometimes, yeah.
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 Sometimes-
Sometimes I share in the muck.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Because you want to know what? Because you keep it human.
Yeah.
I can tell by your energy you're not an elitist.
Oh, no.
No.
No,
Yeah.
no. Everything I know is from making the worst decisions possible and just learning from them. I've just made all the mistakes, and that's how I got to where I
That's
am
how you
today.
become sage and wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why she's credible, because she's been there. Sometimes she'll get in the mud with us.
Yeah.
But usually she's pulling us out of it because she's been there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's important.
It's important. It's
Yeah.
important. Been there, lived it.
The greatest was when she gives me horrible advice, like off air. I'm like, whoa, hold on. She still has it in her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like, you should do that, Justin, for sure.
And she's like, here's how you get revenge. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Just for a little chaos.
It's like doing a confession, and the priest is like, let me tell you something.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like the Green Mile where you like absorb the other person's poison. I love that movie. But yeah. And then you spit it back out. Okay.
Exactly. So thank you. We're very excited that you're coming on to do this show. We were trying to think about off air. You've been in my life for a long time.
Yes.
And I remember us doing a show in San Diego together.
Yes.
And
At Madhouse?
Madhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Comedy Palace. It was something.
Well, there was the San Diego Comedy Festival.
Yes, that's where it was. And I
Yeah.
met your brother.
Yeah, he's
Right.
bald now.
He's bald now.
Yeah.
Thank
so
God.
you are
Yeah.
like my brother.
Good. Yeah.
Nice.
Perfect.
Oh my
Aw.
God. Okay.
Family.
Yeah.
I'm glad your brother's bald now.
Me too. He just turned 29.
29.
29.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, we got a shiner. Shiner.
I had a little bit more mileage on me than that.
Yeah, no.
Actually, well, let's be fair.
Yeah.
28 to 32 wasn't great.
You were
Comb over.
Hanging on.
You were white knuckling.
Yeah, my hair was rock bottom.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
That's right.
Honey. No, but can I say something?
Sure.
You are, and this is not patronizing.
Okay.
So clock it. This is real. Okay, that was crazy. Why did I just come for you? I'm so sorry. Okay, that was
You're
great.
all right.
Okay.
Clock it.
Why am I getting heat? I'm like,
Stamp it.
okay. But
Write it down.
I know, but honestly, you really are a bald king. Like when I think of a bald king, it's
Thank you.
Justin.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
This should be my Instagram, @baldking.
Yes.
Someone's probably already got that for sure, right?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
It's so, yeah, thank you. Look that up. It's so funny. I got really drunk one night and I shaved what was left of my whiskers.
Yeah.
Whisper.
Yeah, whatever
whiskers.
whatever was hanging on. I drank
Yeah.
like a half a bottle of gin and I just shaved it. And I saw you the next day and you were like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Because this is the look. This is
Yeah.
what's tea. Like men need to like step into the power of it all.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
being a shiner, that's what I like to call it,
Thanks.
is honestly elite.
Yeah.
Because when you have like the three little like patches, like the three little guys on top.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Not it.
No.
Not it.
Remember back in like the 70s when the wraparound was cool? Like the 80s, like that was cool?
It was socially acceptable, but yeah.
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 I think that's
Yeah.
more what it was.
Yeah. This girl asked me, she's like, have you ever tried doing that? Have you thought about doing that? And I was like, no, and here's why.
Tell her to get help.
Right.
What the hell?
Could you imagine if I come in for the podcast one day and I've got the thing?
No.
No.
Why? Because I like getting laid.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's what, yeah. Well, obviously, yeah. And I'm trying not to get girls with daddy issues, and I feel like that brings them, that's like a,
Yeah,
like
and
a
you want-
moth to flame.
Yeah, and you want to be allowed in public parks. and,
Exactly.
it's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
kind of not the hairstyle I'm comfortable seeing.
Can I do something fun with you really fast?
Yeah.
I chat GBT'd you last night just for fun. Have you
no.
ever done that?
No.
Okay. So
Oh boy.
What the damn hell?
I did you and the show. I was like, let me see what ChatGPT has to say about it. Can I
Okay.
see what ChatGPT has to say about Harper?
Okay.
Harper is messy in the best way. She's an avoidant, but can be too attached depending on the relationship.
Oh my God.
Is this true?
Yes. Ew. How does that fuck ass robot know that?
And then it says, notable quote by Harper, I'd date a guy with a flip phone if he was emotionally intelligent.
What?
Yeah. So they gave me your likes and dislikes.
Oh. Okay.
You ready? Likes, emotionally aware people.
Yes.
Dislikes, dudes who joke about trauma badly.
Yeah.
Likes.
As in the jokes are bad or
Okay. A little peek behind my curtain.
great.
I once dated a guy who his whole personality was being an orphan, and he like couldn't shut the fuck up about how he was an orphan. And I said, "Yeah, you're 32, so you're not an orphan. You're just a guy with a sad story. How about that?" And he just was like, "I'm an orphan. I'm an orphan. Call me Annie." And I was like, "I'm actually gonna call you the R word." Throw back to what I put in a text. But
Cancel.
anyway, but honestly, no, he was really annoying, and he'd always try and do stupid ass jokes like that.
Yeah.
And then I come to find out he was like, "I have no family, and that's why I have to be a violent alcoholic." And I was like, "What?" Come to find out, he did have a family, not parents, because those actually did head out. But he had like a sister.
You're like, now I see why.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
truly, no. He had sisters, or a sister, aunts, all that shit.
So he had people in his life.
Yeah, and he
Right.
was totally being a diva. I mean, like prayers up to the parents for
Right.
sure.
For sure.
But the jokes weren't funny.
Right.
And I go, that's a lot of trauma for you not to have any jokes. Come on.
If you're gonna have trauma, make it funny.
Right.
Trauma and drama. I
Yeah.
know.
Right. Yeah.
I was
Make
like,
it funny.
All right. That's the rule. You got to at least be funny.
I mean, fuck.
Right.
Please.
It's
yeah.
bare minimum.
And healed. How about that?
Yeah, well,
Okay. I'm getting greedy.
funny first.
That was
Yeah.
the biblical greed coming out. My bad.
Yeah. I'd love to give you a Christmas present, Harper, but I'm an orphan.
He did that.
No.
I'm not even kidding. I thought, did you just read that? Or
No.
what?
ChatGPT didn't tell me that.
Okay, because I was like, is that on? How
How did she know that?
No,
No, I was riffing.
no,
Just
he
doing
literally
Bit Town.
did that. He
Really?
literally, yeah. And then he bought himself a $300 painting.
32 years old and said that he couldn't get you a gift because he didn't have parents?
Careful, if you repeat it, I'm gonna get wet. But yeah, yeah. So
Yikes. Yikes.
Oh boy.
And I said, I'll take 4 months of this, please.
Yeah. Sign me up, boys.
Yeah.
Likes quirky or weird men.
I mean, not too much, but yeah.
Dislikes performative feminism.
Oh, yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's a general dislike across the board, I would think.
You want to know why? Because it's a closet. Can I say the R word? But yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
We all did.
I know. I went,
Dad?
That's a
I know. He's like, what? Okay.
That's a closet assaulter.
Yeah.
Maybe for the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
When they're like really aggressive, like, I'm a feminist. I'm like, you actually are an assaulter and you're trying to cover up your tracks.
Yeah. We've talked about that.
Toxic nice guy.
Yeah, just
Toxic nice guy.
Just be normal.
Yeah.
Just be normal.
Yeah.
That's being a feminist. But when you're like, excuse me, I'm like, you have a gun. So
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I don't like toxic nice guys, and I don't like when someone verbally tells you who they are.
Yeah.
Those are like big pet peeves.
Because clock that. Because usually it's when people are telling you, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I just started sounding dumb. But it is true. Like when they're like, I hate to gossip. It's like, oh, you fucking love it.
Yeah. You're about to gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like me when I say I'm working on being late. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Or people who say, I'm not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie.
Those are liars.
Liars.
Yeah. Big time liars.
But anyways, I'm a big fan of feminists and women's rights.
Okay.
Oh, so. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we can tell by the haircut.
Oh. And then I put Harper dating material ? Because I was going to see, is there anything that like a composite list of everything you've talked about, and it just said yes, Harper-Rose is dating material.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But only if you're kind, clever, and emotionally grounded.
Aw.
She's introspective, wild in conversation, but real about the need for growth.
Okay. I feel like that makes me sound like a douche, but unfortunately that is real.
Yay!
I love it. That's a
Okay.
Tinder profile right there.
Okay. Let me download it. No. Love it.
I then asked her to give me some information about Justin Foster for Foster the podcast, and it said error while searching.
Okay. And you know what?
Oh,
And this is why AI needs to be shut down.
Shut it down. I said,
That's so funny.
ChatGPT, give me some information about Foster the podcast. Foster the podcast is a perfect blend of humor, real talk, and gentle coaching.
Oh, so gentle.
Rated 4.9 out of 5 stars. Probably one of our exes. Oh,
They do be hate watching.
They
so.
do be hate watching. It's praised for its humor, chemistry, and go-to dating antidotes. Justin brings comedy and chaos.
Ooh.
Christy steers towards self-reflection and growth.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay. Love it.
Did you write that?
No, this is from Chat. Yeah, I think.
This is AI.
ChatGPT said the host, Justin Foster, is well hung and handsome. No,
Whoa!
it's crazy.
Oh, take it easy.
Whoa!
We're only gonna believe so much.
If I wrote it.
Whoa! Your mom wrote
Not
that.
gonna
Okay.
lie.
Oh, why would I
not
say that?
gonna lie. Christy's beloved by the audience. One reviewer said, what makes the show unique is the girl co-host, Kristie. She keeps the male guests in line without being hard on them. She's funny, smart, centered, and very relatable.
Thanks.
On Justin, one Reddit user said, is it just me or does Justin seem like he's somehow falling apart and leveling up at the same time?
That is so accurate.
That is so funny.
He sounds like a guy who is in therapy and also possibly walking into the ocean.
And that's beautiful. I think that's honestly stunning.
What
I'm
a
not mad at
perfect
it.
snapshot.
Yeah. Foster Podcast had a long hiatus between 2019 and 2025, but the response to their relaunch has been overwhelmingly positive and met with universal acclaim.
Yay.
There we go.
Yay.
Thank you, ChatGPT. It also,
love it.
yeah, I thought it was funny.
That's really
It
funny.
knew a lot about you. It said great questions to ask Harper. Ask her if a first date asked you about your epilepsy, is that a good thing or a red flag?
Okay. I just got pissed off. Not at you, but of my memory lane. I just was taking a jaunt through.
Yeah.
It's not an issue if someone brings up my epilepsy. Like, you know, also if I'm on a date with a man and they bring it up, that's actually impressive that they're able to formulate a question about me. And so
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, okay, you know, gag. But that one time a guy on a first date goes, epilepsy, huh? And I go, mm-hmm. He goes, the fuck's that? I
Oh, no.
Can't stay awake?
go,
What's your problem?
It's a litmus test for idiots. Oh, and then I tell him what it is. And then he was like, damn. So when you bust, like, you must be shaking that thing.
No.
And I go, shaking that thing?
Was it Trevor Wallace?
It was. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I was just, no, he wasn't a comic.
Clearly.
But he did,
Yeah.
at the end of the date, he's like, yeah, I've been thinking about trying stand-up.
Oh,
Yeah. And I
cool.
said, Yummy.
Yum.
So
That's a bigger red flag than anything he said prior to that.
yeah, no, and honestly, because I was still like, okay, I'm down. No,
Can I open for you?
yeah, I was like, okay.
That
I think on a first date, the fucks dat is always off the table. That's always no.
Girl, not the fuck's that. I was like,
The
How do you spell that?
and also
fuck's that.
What's wrong with you?
literally, and just so like we're all just on the same page with the clarity. He would slip in. He'd be like, man, the fuck that, and you're like, okay. And I want you guys to know, very much white, very much from Connecticut, very much finance bro, and I never
sure.
go out with that demographic. But I thought, you know what? I'm very I'm trying to work on being less judgmental.
Yeah.
Let me give it a try. Not gonna do that again.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
talk about that going against your type. It always backfires.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing that right now, and it's kind of cute.
It's good.
Yeah.
but we'll see.
We'll see.
That's the issues coming out. But no,
No!
yeah, it's cute.
Gotta give it a run.
Yeah.
Gotta give it a run.
Are you allowed to talk about your current relationship right now?
Yeah,
How's it going?
it's going really great.
Very funny man.
Yes.
An actual comic.
Yes, an actual comic, an actual nice person. That's why I'm like, when's the other shoe gonna drop?
Sure.
What's going on?
Yeah. Yep.
But
We were just talking about this weekend.
yeah, but
Kristie and her husband circled each other for months trying to figure out when the other one was gonna.
yeah.
Be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be crazy at some point.
Yeah.
Where's
But
the
look,
crazy?
you guys locked it down.
We locked it down. The crazy never came out. So we were
Wow.
like, hurry, marry me.
You're like, okay, we gotta get this going. That's really cute.
They both crazy just met in the middle and just canceled each other out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just finding like a conducive crazy.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly. Did you test him?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, you got to.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely got to. Absolutely got to.
Yeah.
My crazy came out yesterday
What
for
happened?
the first
Nice.
time with my boyfriend.
Yes, what
And it was the
happened?
first time he saw it. Now, keep in mind, this is after I'm back in therapy and I do 12-step, not AA, but I do like Al-Anon and shit, just to like, because the demons get a little bit loud. But here's
Sure.
the thing, you know what? Even with all that, they're gonna chirp, chirp, chirp,
Yeah.
chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah.
They
He was
slip through the goalie sometimes.
They do.
Yeah.
For
They
sure.
do. All that happened was legally nothing, but that's I don't need much to get my brain spinning and riled up.
I've met you.
yeah.
I've met you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a delicate flower. Okay, and is what we're gonna rebrand it as instead of
Okay.
mentally ill. But need to be burned at the stake. Just a little orchid that needs care. But we were sitting in my living room with my best friend, his best friend, and him, and then they were telling the story like, or his best friend was like, the story of how we met is so crazy, and I could tell that he was like, nah, it's not. Let's not do that. And then his best friend was like, no, it is. That's just like, he's kind of like neurotic and like in a charming way. But then what wasn't so charming is then my boyfriend was like, okay, like here's how we met. Like a few years ago, I was seeing this girl and she wanted to have a threesome. And then, not me just doing this out, it's kind of funny. But then he was like, like she wanted to have a threesome. And then I like didn't really know him that well, but I knew his act was kind of crazy. So I was like, hey, would you be down to do this? He said, yeah. I showed, his page to her and she said, oh no, I'm good. So like, that was like the funny story. Like she got denied, but like.
Oh, the friend got denied.
Yeah. But somehow in my head, what I heard is, I want to have threesomes with other girls, not
Right.
you.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
still interested in her
Yeah.
and you're a piece of shit, ugly bitch.
Yeah.
And that's what I heard.
Yeah.
So then I went, and then I just shut down.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I need to go upstairs. And then I was like, trying not to cry. I was like,
Uh-huh.
cuckoo. But he was so sweet. He was like more sweet than he needed to be.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. And especially because he didn't want to tell it either. He was like, no, we don't have to tell that story.
He literally didn't want to tell it. And then I was like, why would you even say that? And, and then I did
Why'd you bring
snap.
up your threesomes?
No, I was like, why are you addicted to talking about? He's never talked about
Are
it.
you addicted to talking about it? This is
I know. I was like,
amazing.
because he had just got back into town. I'm like, you just got back into town, and like that's what you're gonna talk about. And
Yeah.
he was like, babe, I didn't even want to say it. And I was like, well, he seemed excited about it. He was like, no, okay, I'm sorry.
Can we have one meal without you talking about your threesomes?
And I was like, well, it says you're addicted to it and you're a porn addict. And he's like, what the hell?
How did we get
Go
here?
to like A to Z. I'm like, I know it all.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And I love that the two options are either sit there awkwardly while he like winks at his friend to not tell the story, and then have you be like, what the fuck weren't you saying?
No,
Right.
Why did you
literally.
do?
Yeah.
You know, he
Yeah.
was
What's
stuck
his
between a rock and a hard place. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
No.
So was the friend.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Oh. Thank you. That's wild. He's like, babe, I didn't want to tell the story.
No.
You're like, you hate me and I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, no, and that was kind of like a fun, enchanting discovery for me. I said, oh, guess we got to find what's going on at the root there.
Yeah.
But that's great.
Yeah.
You had that thing that you go, oh, this is something I need to work on.
I was like, this is so not about that.
Right.
But last night, it felt like 9/11.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It felt worse, actually. It felt worse. Yeah. So, oops.
Oh.
That's all you need, though. The
Yeah.
self-awareness to be like, uh-oh, I'm being very crazy right now is amazing.
That's the worst feeling, too, when you can feel that you're being crazy. I was like, I can feel that this is palpably unattractive
Right.
and exhausting, but it's like, I don't know how to, like.
I can't stop it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the adrenaline feels a little bit good.
Yes. You get a little what is it? Cortisol hit.
Cortisol?
You get a little,
Yeah.
oof.
Oh, yeah. It's like the dark adrenaline. You're like, yeah.
Yeah. The dark serotonin.
Yeah. I'm like,
Because from the guy's standpoint, we know what's going on, and we're like, "That's not." And then the more we try to plead our case,
Oh,
the
yeah.
worse it is.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, I know what's going on here. That's not what I meant. Da, 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 da. And you're like, da, 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 da.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I've never dated someone who won't like engage with me, because I was kind of cruising for a fight, and he's
Sure.
like, okay, well, I'm really sorry that I upset you. Let's talk tomorrow when I'm not so jet lagged, and like, I love you. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then he was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then-
Yeah.
Just let you have your little tantrum. Go over there, have your little
I know,
tantrum.
I know.
Yeah.
And then today I was like, sorry.
Yeah.
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 For that.
Yeah.
Oops.
He said, "It's okay. Do you want to have a threesome?"
And oh my God, I'm screaming.
Could you imagine?
I know. I would light someone on fire. Yeah.
Gently diffusing my tantrums is one of the hottest things that my husband does.
Yes, girl.
Yeah. Just very gently diffusing. This isn't real.
Yes.
Just
We'll talk later.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you. I'm very sorry. This isn't real. We're gonna be all right.
Right?
It's like,
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, oh, so you're not going to punch a wall when I bring up my feelings? Okay.
All better.
New kink unlocked. Okay.
Yeah, that was a toxic trait of mine for a really long time, is rushing to fix the problem.
Oh, not letting it breathe.
Not letting it breathe. Like, what can I do? Like, how can I smooth
Right.
this over? Woman mad. That's no good. You know, let me fix. And then now being like, oh, no, you're allowed to be upset. That's okay.
Yeah.
And then they go, oh, it's not that big of a deal. You know, it's
Yes.
like, okay, it's fine.
Isn't that incredible when you're just like,
Yeah.
I just feel like I was going to sound redundant. But yeah, just like letting it breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not my job to fix.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm here if you need me. That sounds really challenging.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Okay, evolved king.
Yeah. Wow. She's helped. She's pulled me
Yeah.
out of the mud a little bit.
Oh,
Hey.
You're
a
doing
beautiful
great.
friendship.
Right?
Yep.
I'm slowly walking out of the ocean, apparently.
Yeah. Backtracking out of the ocean.
Back to land.
Yes. I love it.
So you got your questions. Which ones jumped out at you the most? Is there anything that I have them? If you have them,
Oh,
which one made you gag?
okay. Honey,
Hello.
not on my late text. Okay. I mean, I think I love like the first beginning ones, like worst date, like what's your biggest ick? Those are really fun.
Do you have a dating ick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I cannot stand. I feel like it's not like that. Dare I say interesting? Okay, I'm already judging it, but I really don't like when you're on a date with someone and they are rude to service workers.
Oh yeah, that's number one. It's number one.
I mean,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah. It's come up on this show so often.
Yeah.
The amount of people I've seen be like absolute dogs, and I'm like, what are you? And across the gender board.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's
So whack.
That's a no for me, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather you cheat on me than be rude to the service.
Literally.
Yeah. You know.
It's so revealing of character. That's why. Like, it really speaks to who you are as a person if you're
Right.
treating other people like that.
Yeah.
Well, this is a first date, so we're both supposed to show up at our best, and this is your best.
Right.
Right.
Like that's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, being shitty to the server is really bad. Running them around a lot, like they're just there for you, is oof.
I one time I was on a date with a girl, and she started snapping her
Oh.
fingers, and I said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she was like, "Well, this bitch keeps walking by," and I go, "Oh, not this bitch, not
Yeah.
this, very much not this bitch."
Right. Yeah.
When you
Certainly not.
picked like the restaurant at like the busiest time,
You're right. Yeah. Yeah.
very much not this bitch. I
Not
was
this
like,
bitch. Yeah.
and she couldn't have been a nicer server, like
Right.
or
Yeah.
waiter, whatever. But yeah, I was like, girl.
7 p.m. on a Friday night. Why is she
Yes.
walking past me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
No.
insidious. And then bringing up your ex
Yeah.
on a first date.
At all.
I mean, I am pretty intensive. I can acknowledge, as the story I just told y'all, I don't like it. Yeah, if they're like, oh, you're getting the pasta. God, my ex would always get the pasta.
Oh no.
I miss her. And you're like, oh,
Oh.
no.
We used to share
Absolutely
it.
not.
Yeah. Oof.
No.
Yes.
No. That's
yeah.
That's spell. I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ex liked the salad here. Do you want to try the salad? What?
No.
So even in a positive way, it's no good. Because you think talking about exes, it's usually like, my ex is crazy, she sucks, blah 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 blah. You're talking about
that's very insidious as well because it shows that the wound is still gaping and you need to heal that shit.
Cauterize it. Which one? You have to pick right now. She's she sucks, she's crazy, or we used to come here all the time and split spaghetti.
That. I mean, they both are disgusting to me on a number of.
Yeah, no, you have to pick one.
I would pick the sad one because at least, because then that just shows me, like I don't hate you. You're just not in a place to date.
Yeah.
But if you're sitting here like that fucking cunt, hey, guess what? You're not in a place to date, but you do need to be in a place like a prison or something.
Yes,
something of the sort. I'm like, the anger is very much concerning.
Yeah, but I'm a feminist. Because you have to pick one. He shows up. He just got filed a restraining order from his ex, or hold on, or she's the screensaver on his phone still.
Oh my
god! That is diabolical.
You got to pick one. Harper has me singing.
You got him singing that song.
You have to pick one.
You have to pick
Again,
one.
screensaver because I won't fear for my life on that date.
Like, you're going to be scared that you're not going to be able to keep your food down because that's disgusting. But I would rather be disgusted than scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't know what the restraining order is for. It could be a misunderstanding.
That's true.
No.
Okay, and you want to know it?
Untrue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Screensaver.
co-sign him.
Okay, you're right. No, see, it's a slippery slope.
Don't co-sign
I need you to be like my North Star because.
No. No.
Worst date experience.
Yay.
Okay. I was just talking to my brother about this.
The Bald King.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to my Bald King. I was talking to him because I was just over at his place and he's getting married, and he was like telling me like his friends that are going to be there, and he's like, and this friend will be at the wedding. Now that's important to the story because guess what? I did go on a date with his best friend.
You went on a date with your brother's best friend.
Why would I do that? It was funny at the time.
Yes.
Now,
every brother's nightmare.
What?
Every older brother's nightmare.
He set it up.
Oh, weird. Okay.
And even weirder, he's my younger brother. And this guy was, I think, only 2 years younger than me. But he was like getting his PhD. Eli was like, I hate the guys you've been dating. You need to date someone who's like kind and intelligent and this and that. My best friend is perfect. He's like great. And I just like, I really think you guys would get along. You're both so funny, la 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 la. And I'm like, okay, that's really awesome. Yeah. So we agree to go to this Thai place that's right by my apartment. He comes to pick me up and he parks right outside my apartment. He goes, here, ... or like something like, I don't know. I can't remember exactly. I'm butchering it, but the text already right off the bat was like there was something off.
Yeah.
But I go, okay. I walk outside and I see a man peeing in front of my apartment.
Absolutely
and I was like, I go, what the fuck? And then I'm like, look, someone's getting horny. And so, yeah. So I go, well, that's pretty much insidious to see at 4:30 p.m.
No.
And I go, but now where's the guy I'm going on a date with?
I hope he doesn't see this.
And then all of a sudden he goes, oh shit, had to take a leak.
Oh.
And I go, what? And then, yeah. And so don't worry, the date hadn't even started yet, and yet I saw his Hogosaurus Rex. And then, and that's being nice. It was more like Shrimposaurus. But so then I go, oh, that's not okay. And then he was like, all right, let's walk to the place. And then he burps. Now I want you to know, I was fresh out of an abusive relationship, and it's my brother's best friend, so I felt like I was there was a social contract that I had signed.
Yeah, you got to get him the benefit.
This.
Yeah, you got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
And I was 20. I want to say I was 26 at the time, maybe like 25, 26.
Okay.
Not that that's a child, but in this day and age, yes. But so, at the ripe age of 32 that I am now, no way in hell.
Right.
Yeah.
I would do that. I would literally probably throw a rock at him and then go inside my apartment.
For what? The here ... or the which would have lost you now at 32?
It wasn't even here ... It was like outside ... come out ... I don't know.
Yeah.
There was like a
yes, that's crazy.
Sharpness, aggressiveness.
Yes.
There was an energy that I found to be, let's say, unattractive.
Yeah.
And so if someone right off the jump wouldn't be respectful, I would have been like, I got options. I can get, I'll go to something else.
You're healed now.
But I'm perfect in a way. No, okay, that's crazy. But so then, excuse me. Then I was like, okay, I guess I have to do this. And so again, on the walk over, so bad text, peeing in front of my apartment. I go, you didn't want to.
That's two. I go,
you didn't want to either asked to come inside my place or like the restaurant is literally a block away. Like we could have just, you know. And he goes, I mean, had to piss. You live so fucking far away. Fuck. And I go, oh, a wordsmith. Okay. I was like, I'm sorry. Are you Franz Kafka? Wow. Then as we're walking up to the restaurant, he goes, he belches. And I go, someone's had shrimp scampi. But then I go, wow. And he goes, do you read? And I go, yeah, I love to read. Like, do you? And he goes, yeah, I do. But you don't seem like you like to read. You seem like one of those simple girls.
Oh my God.
And I said, And then I just started smiling because immediately I was like, that's the sound I made when he said that. But I was like,
hold on. He said you sound like one of those simple girls?
Yes.
I wasn't peeing in your yard.
Hey, you sound like a barbarian. Yeah. How about that?
Yeah.
You sound like it was so wiggity whack.
You live so fucking far. Fuck. Do you read?
Yeah.
Why don't you talk good?
I know.
What are you reading?
Yeah. And then he told me that he likes guns. Okay. And I said, wow. So my brother and I are going to be talking about this. And then on the date, he gets on his phone and he's like this to me.
Oh, no.
And he's just silent. And he's just like, huh. Well, you're kind of a broken toy, huh? And I go, what are you doing? And I go, and why are you being so disrespectful? And he pulled up Twitter. And he pulled up my Twitter and started reading my Twitter feed. At first to himself, and then he started reading my tweets aloud and reading how many likes they had. Now, I was doing kind of well on Twitter at the time, so I couldn't gag me there. But there was like a couple that kind of flopped. Whatever, it's called being human. Sure. And he was just like, so you just left this up? Like, this is like what you wanted to do?
No way.
Then some more things happen, but it's just like, I'm telling you the highlights, you know? Then the bill comes.
Highlights?
Boy.
Try not to come challenge begins now. The bill comes and he goes, $30? Fuck. That's so expensive. Like literally excuse me, that's come. But so then I was like, what the hell? And then he was like, yeah, that's like really expensive. Oh my God. And I was like, fuck it. I'll just pay for it. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Anything
and then
to leave.
Yeah. Anything to get me out of here as fast as possible.
And I should have left there. But I said, we're having such a fun connection. I wouldn't leave. And so then we went to this concert venue, like the Troubadour or something. Or not or whatever, something, the Satellite that used to be around. And
They have not a second location.
Sweetie. And guess what? He didn't want to pay for an Uber. So we walked from Sticky Rice in Echo Park to the Satellite in Silver Lake.
That's like a mile and a half.
And in LA, it's like 6 miles. It's like, okay. I mean, in LA miles, like, you know, okay, yeah. Yeah, so it was walking to the second location. He was walking ahead of me the whole time, and I'm just like laughing. Then we get there, and he gets himself a drink, and he goes, you want one too?
Oh, no.
Was your brother mad at you?
No. My brother. Oh, and then he takes out mushrooms and does mushrooms and started showing me pictures of his cats. He placed his guns in certain ways on his bed, and then his cats were like posing with the guns. And then he was like, I bet this makes you mad, huh? And I go, I feel nothing. Right. I said, at this point, I'm not feeling a thing.
Checked out at dinner.
Yeah, I said, sweetie, I'm a shell of a woman.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was hot.
Yeah.
And then I called my brother up.
So 3 months later.
Yeah, so I'm pregnant. But then I called my brother the next day and I told him, and I was like, Eli, why? Like, was that kind of like a joke, or was it supposed to be so? It was like a Scared Straight program where like you like show me something or like, did you want me to like lean more into my queerness? Like, I don't understand what's going on. And then my brother was just like in horror. And he's like, I am so sorry. And he was like, my brother's so sweet. And he's fucked up, but he was like really sweet. And he was just like, I really thought I was doing a nice thing. And he's like, 1 second. And then he gets off the phone and then he calls him. And apparently he like was like, dude, what the fuck? And his friend was like profoundly embarrassed. He's like, oh, I don't know, dude. I spun out or something. And now we're going to see each other for the first time since like 2018.
Oh, at this event you're going to.
At my brother's wedding in August.
Hope they have bathrooms there.
Me too. Hope he can afford to get there.
Oh my God.
He's just walking now.
Yeah,
Right?
I know. Like,
That's as bad as it gets.
I'm sorry if that story was too long, but
No,
that was great.
It's funny. I was talking to my buddy today. He goes, I love your podcast because sometimes I'll feel like I'll blow it on a date and then I'll listen to the absolute maniacs that your guests have gone out with. And he's like, doing pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
That might be
Yeah.
the worst date I've ever heard of.
That's really, and
Yeah.
we've heard some bad ones.
Yeah.
That's top tier.
One
That's
lady got her
top tier
head
awful.
smacked on a parking garage, but
Yeah.
this takes the cake so
Yeah,
far.
that was
Oh
way
my
better.
God.
Yeah. Oh my God. And the fact that he wasn't purposely trying to be awful, he was just like, I don't know, I made a couple of missteps. I don't know what I did.
The fact that he spiraled, and then my brother's like, he's never acted like that before. I swear to God.
So when he was nervous?
Yeah. And my nerves make me be degrading. Like, no.
I got nervous about guns.
I know. Like when I'm nervous, I get quiet, and you get douchey. Like I don't.
Right. I've never been so nervous that I peed in someone's bushes. You know what I mean?
Sorry, you're so pretty.
Okay, but I was also thinking, like, why the heck can like guys get away? I mean, barely, but like guys can get away with that. But like, can you imagine if you can you imagine you show up on a first date and you're outside his house, you're squatting, you're like, sorry, gotta empty the clamp. Like,
Me?
what?
I'd be like, wife,
Yeah. Justin would propose instantaneously.
how you doing?
He's like, finally.
Do you want my shirt? You need a
I
wife?
know. Here, use my face. Okay.
$30.
I got it. No worries.
Like you look at the bill and you go, oh dang, how are you gonna pay for this,
No.
bro? Like,
No.
Christy, I met this girl.
She's so funny.
She's so funny. She couldn't wait to go to the bathroom. She was peeing in the yard. Isn't that funny?
Isn't that so funny?
no, it's like you'd be like, oh, you're a homeless person.
Yeah.
Like, or you're like, oh, this is a mentally unwell person.
Yeah.
Like, let me like help you back to your keeper. Like, this is not
This way.
like, is there a van I can call to scoop you?
Oh
Like, I don't.
my! Yeah, I think you won. I think
Oh,
Harper
and
won.
he did drive a minivan. I just remember that too.
Great.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Great.
I think you won. I think that's
Wow.
the
Yeah, that's
since
that's pretty
2013
top
we've been
tier.
doing the show.
That's pretty top
I'm
tier.
honored. Okay.
Wow.
Thank you very
Do we have
much.
the? Can we have the applause for this
Oh,
one?
yeah.
You got to hang up your jersey.
My favorite part was the "Do you want one?"
Do you want
on
one?
the drink. Like he couldn't pay for dinner,
Yeah.
and they gets himself a drink.
Yeah.
Did you want one?
He's like, do you want one?
You're probably thirsty too, huh?
And I was like, no, it's.
No. Oh my God. You call you? Did you like? Oh my God! I would call my brother and be like, "Did I do something?"
No,
Are you
literally.
mad at me?
No, I literally was like, Eli, like, I thought we were close. I
thought we were family.
Literally,
Yeah.
and my brother's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just my brother. That's like my alliance. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I was just very befuddled.
Yeah.
Dismayed is a word that's coming. Horrified.
Oh yeah.
Has your brother since made better selections in Friends?
No.
She probably hasn't taken
He's
him up
still
on
his
it.
best friend.
They're still best friends.
Yes.
Will you,
and then-
give,
Wow.
will you report back to us after you run into him
Yeah.
at the thing?
Oh yeah.
I have to know.
Send us a video from the wedding
Oh, I literally will.
Yeah.
with him in it.
Okay. I
Interview him for us.
Oh my God.
Some post-date follow-up questions
Yes. Okay.
What?
We zoom
the
him in.
hell?
Okay.
for you. Yeah.
You walk up with a drink, like, did you want one?
you want
Did you
one?
want one? Oh my God, I'm peeing in front of him. How about that?
Do it and everybody else.
Except guys would probably like that. I'd have to fart.
Yeah.
Well, some guys might be into that too.
But I'm too shy, so I can't do it.
Oh, oh my God, that's so funny. The fact that he thought he was killing it. I was a little nervous. I don't know. I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
You're a bit of a broken toy? What the hell? What the whole hell?
I know. Thank God I just got dinner with my brother so he can remind me, like, yeah, he was regaling me with some of the details. And he's like, and you said this,
Excellent.
this. And he's like, it was so horrible. It's like burned into my brain.
Yeah, that's rough.
I think the worst
Is it
part for
good?
me as a comic is the tweets that didn't do well.
Okay.
Why you got to bring that up?
I know, but then he's like ignoring all my viral ones.
Yeah.
And
What about this one?
there was quite a few.
Yeah.
Now, sure, was it about being drenched in cum? That's called a woman expressing herself. We didn't fault Sylvia Plath for her dirty diaries.
Are
So-
you a reader? Because this one says drenched in cum.
Yeah, drenched, okay? Not just covered. Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, your brother's just like, hey, listen, you've made some poor decisions. I want to let you know what's out there. So you just settle down quick, please.
Yeah. I said, well, we can only go up.
Yeah. The next guy you meet, you're like, this is fine. This will do.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh my God. Do you like, let me ask you this, now that you're in a relationship with a comic, have you dated comics before?
Okay. I'm so sorry to say this. I have.
Uh-huh.
And I know everyone's like, don't date a comic, never do that.
No.
Well, here's the thing. And as we can tell from some of my haunted stories, I might not be the best, judge,
British.
but it's my life and I'm having fun in it, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. But here's the thing. I love dating comics.
Yeah.
I literally love it because I love to laugh, and I don't know. I love like some of my favorite friends are comedians. Some of my favorite people I've ever dated, honestly, are comedians, and I love I don't know. I also love even just when you do a show with comics you've never met before. Obviously, just like with anyone else, there's gonna be some weird. Okay, now I'm getting passionate about this, but if you go into a green room where you don't know anyone, at least you all have that trauma bond of doing stand-up where you are all connected in that way.
Yeah.
And you can, there's just already a built-in openness.
Do you guys speak the same language? And
Yes.
yeah. Especially your partner is very funny.
He's so
and you're
funny.
very funny. So it's not like there's you guys aren't you guys are both good comics.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Versus somebody's a national touring headliner and someone's why can't I be?
One day, and you're
Yeah. Or how'd you get that show?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh God.
I had talking to a buddy the day he's dated a comic, and she was like, "Well, why am I not on that show?" And he's like, "Because I've been doing comedy for 45 years. I don't know."
Oh my God. I dated. This is so nasty, but I dated someone who I wouldn't say they were a comic, and that's not me being a bitch.
Sure.
Although I am being a little bit, and that's just me being honest and nasty. But they were more alt, whatever. But they would hit up, and I had no idea she was doing this. She would hit up people of shows I was booked on and be like, "Well, I'm her girlfriend, so you're not going to book me," and throw temper tantrums. And I said, "Yeah." I said, "The head isn't good enough for me to put up with this, so I gotta." It almost was, but I said, "I gotta go.
No.
I gotta go."
There's a fine line.
Yeah, it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard. I said, okay. I said,
You're gonna ask me first. I would have vouched for you.
yeah, no, I said, ruining my life and my career and my psyche as I know it, busting 6 times a night.
The shows weren't that good.
I know. I said the brain is scary, the mouth goes crazy. So
Yeah, I've been there.
what?
I should probably leave this, but this is nice. Have you done anything? What's the dumbest thing you've done to impress someone?
Oh God. This is okay. I carry shame about this.
No.
A guy was telling me that his favorite show was Sopranos, and so I chat GBT'd the synopsis of Sopranos, and I pretended like I'd seen it before. And I had memorized all of these beats, and I'm like, yeah. And then I had misremembered something, and then when I brought it up, he's like, wait, that's not what happened. And I was like, what? And then I'm pretty sure I got nervous and I came clean. I was like, I've never seen it. And then he was like, oh, that's not. And I said, so
I love that.
I
Of course, I love Sopranos.
Yeah,
Right.
and that was kind of ick of me.
Yeah.
But I instead, and I didn't even. Also, if I really wanted to try hard, I could have just watched the show.
Right.
But I said, sweetie, I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
No.
I said, so instead, let me spend 35 minutes, clock it, memorizing what this little robot is telling me about the show.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't even do that. So
That's all right.
And then failed. But,
yeah,
and
that's okay.
You just watched the pilot. I love The Sopranos. You just quote everything that happened in the first episode.
Yeah.
Did you watch past that?
I said, oops.
What is? Do you have any questions for Kristie? Is a professional life coach, dating expert. Do you have any questions that we can help you with on the show today?
How do you not be a psycho? Okay. Oh my gosh.
I'll field this one.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm screaming. No. Oh my gosh. I was thinking of some. I feel okay. I have one. I'm trying to figure out how to articulate it.
While you figure it out, can I just give you a compliment? I think that you're doing very well. By the way, I know we've had a lot of jokes and goofs on the show, but just the story of you being like, I act like a psycho. I realized what I was doing. I checked myself and came back around, apologized. That is
100%.
That's amazing.
Whoa.
You're like
That's it.
99% of most people out there doing the thing right now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's honestly really nice.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's real,
Yeah,
right?
a lot of people on this show,
100%.
they spit their stories and they're like, I have no idea what's going on in my life.
my God.
I can't see what's wrong with myself. And
I'm
you're very
screaming.
self-aware.
Very self-aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been shamed into it, but I will take the compliment with grace. Thank you.
Yes.
That's so funny. Oh my God. Well, yeah, I know I've definitely been the nightmare partner in, honestly, on date, I've been the person that's like, and my ex, and it's like, oh, that's not. So let's please, God, no. And I've been the psycho in relation, like, you know.
Yeah.
It's rare. No, it's actually not rare. But so that's why I feel like I'm trying so hard to not do that.
You're doing it.
But I guess my question would be, if you have PTSD from something, how do you not put that on your current partner?
But just like you were just saying, it's just being aware that you're feeling it. It's not always going to stop it from going on in your brain, right? Like things are going to go on in our brains all the time that are, you know, made up in our head or that come from other things that have happened. But if you have an issue about something and it comes up and it really affects you, just verbalizing it to the person that you're with. Hey, this thing happened in the past. It makes me feel really triggered by this thing. I know that you're not doing that thing or you didn't mean it or whatever it is, but just so you know, like, this is a thing that comes up. So that way, if you do get quiet or if you do walk off, the other person knows why it's happening, so they don't have to take, like, are they upset? Was it something I did? You know what I mean? Like, it takes the responsibility off of them and it lets them know, like, I'm working on this thing. I know that there's a problem there. I'm gonna, like, you know, I'm working to get through it. It's my responsibility, not yours, but this is why I'm gonna act that way when certain things happen. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Level the playing field that way. Like, my big thing was, like, and we always talk about on the podcast, but I'm like, I had a longtime boyfriend that, like, cheated on me constantly when I was, like, there, when I was not there. It was really, really bad. And so I developed a thing around, like, cheating or guys not answering their phones when when they're not around or whatever it is. And I talked to my husband about that really early on in the relationship. And I was like, I get jealous really easily because this was a thing that, like, I put up with for a really long time, and I'm still, like, working on it. And so he would just, you know, he was willing to do little things to make me feel comfortable while not taking on the responsibility of it. But at least he knew, you know, why I was acting the way I was acting. What the deal was.
That's really sweet. I love that. Okay, cool.
Boom.
Because you can't fix the brain instantly. It's going to scream crazy shit.
It's like a lizard brain in here. Yeah. And I go, uh-oh.
Sorry, I'm a broken toy. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
That was amazing. Harper-Rose, everybody. She has an awesome podcast. Check it out. Tea Time with Gabby and Harper. How can people find you?
Wait. Oh, okay. You can find me on Instagram at...
Not your address.
I literally was like... Whoa! I was like, I'm hidden. Okay, no,
I'll be at musical improv tonight at 7.
Honey, at UCB. Okay, no, but that's what I want to plug. But
come to my graduation show.
I know. No, I'm on the main stage once a month.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard to do.
My gayness paid off. Yeah, I'm straight.
You get a discount at UCB if you're gay.
Yeah, and that's true. Check it out. Okay.
Check it out.
Okay. I know I'm sucking off a guy right now, but it doesn't matter.
She'll be back.
So you can find me in therapy, and you can find me at Harper-Rose D.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming. It was so great to see you. That was amazing. That's been our show. Thank you guys so much. I am Justin Foster, Kristie Marie Lacey, producer Isaac Abrams. We'll see you guys next week.